Hello, everyone. My name is David Brinker. I'm a retired pastor of the Susquehanna Annual Conference, and I'm also a certified grief recovery method specialist. And it's grief recovery that I would like to talk with you about today. Grief is something that we really don't talk about too much, and most of us have never really learned what to do when we feel grief or we experience some kind of loss. Over the course of our lives, we've learned many things, but many of us have never been taught what works when we're dealing with the feelings of grief and loss. Most of us find that coping is the best that we can do. And so if we can kind of move on and get on with things and return to some level of normalcy, what we consider normal, we think that's the best we can do. But when we don't deal with our feelings of grief and loss, those feelings move on with us. They're always there, and more often than not, they affect us. In fact, studies have shown that grief affects people in terms of health, economics, relationships, and much more, especially when it isn't dealt with. The grief recovery method is a proven program that has been around for over 40 years. It's now being used on all the continents except Antarctica, and it is now translated and being delivered in all the major languages on the face of the earth. I've been certified and licensed to produce and offer this program. We call it the Grief Recovery Method here in the York area. I've been having conversations with your pastor, Josh Rohn, working in partnership with your church to offer the Grief Recovery Method here at Zion in the church parlor. You all know how wonderful a space this is. I'm so grateful to have access to this wonderful room. In this comfortable setting for 8 weeks, starting the last Tuesday in September 26th, we will meet weekly for 8 weeks as I go through the grief recovery method for those in attendance. The group can hold as many as 15, and so it's a first come, first serve program. I hope you'll consider signing up. There's more information about how to do that on the screen that follows.